Hello and welcome back to English Unlocked. My name is Daniel, and you are listening to our podcast where we learn English slowly, calmly, and naturally. This is not a fast lesson. This is not a test. This is a space where you can relax, listen, and slowly let English become part of your daily life. Today's lesson is called English for Daily Life. Many people learn English for years, but still feel nervous when they need to speak. They know grammar. They know words. But real life feels different, because real life is simple. In real life, we do not speak in perfect sentences. We speak while cooking, while walking, while answering messages, while thinking about our day. And that is exactly what this lesson is about. In this episode, we will focus on everyday English. The English you use at home. The English you use outside. The English you use when you are tired, busy, or relaxed. I will speak slowly. I will repeat important ideas. And I will use simple, clear sentences so you can follow without stress. You do not need to repeat aloud if you don't want to. You can just listen. Let the language flow. Let the rhythm feel natural. Imagine this lesson as a quiet conversation between friends. You are not in a classroom. You are not being tested. You are simply listening to English, the way it exists in daily life. Sometimes you will understand everything. Sometimes only parts. And that is perfectly okay. Learning happens even when you feel relaxed. During this lesson, we will move through small, familiar situations, moments you already know from your own life. And slowly, English will stop feeling like a foreign language and start feeling like something familiar. Take a breath. Get comfortable. This is English Unlocked, and this is English for daily life. In this part, we will talk about daily life at home, simple moments, normal routines, things you already do every day. Let's start with the morning. In the morning, many people wake up slowly. You open your eyes. You look at the time. You think about the day. You might say to yourself, I am tired. I need more sleep. It is time to get up. These are very common thoughts, and this is real English. After that, you get out of bed. You go to the bathroom. You wash your face. You brush your teeth. You do not think about grammar. You just live your life. In English, you can describe this very simply. I wake up at 7. I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. I get dressed. Simple sentences are powerful. Then comes breakfast. Maybe you make coffee. Maybe you drink tea. Maybe you eat nothing. You can say, I make coffee. I drink tea. I have breakfast. I don't have time to eat. All of this is daily English. At home, we also talk to ourselves a lot. This is important. You might think, I need to clean. I need to work. I don't want to go out. Talking to yourself in English is a very good practice. No pressure. No fear. During the day at home, you do small things. You cook. You clean. You check your phone. You answer messages. You can say, I am cooking now. I am cleaning the kitchen. I am checking my messages. I am busy. Notice something important. These sentences are not complicated, but they are real, and they are useful. In daily life, English is not about big words. It is about clear meaning. In the afternoon, you might feel tired again. You might sit on the sofa. You might watch something. You can say, I am tired. I want to rest. I am watching a video. This is natural English. At home, English should feel calm, safe, simple. You do not need perfect sentences. You need honest ones. And this is how English becomes part of your daily life. Take a short pause. Breathe. In the next part, we will go outside, to shops, streets, and small conversations. In this part, we move outside the home. We talk about daily life on the street, in shops, and in small public places. These are moments you experience almost every day. When you leave your home, you usually lock the door. You check your keys. You look around. You might think, did I take everything? Do I have my phone? Am I late? This is normal daily thinking. Outside, you see other people. Some are walking. Some are waiting. Some are talking. You may hear simple English like, hi, good morning, excuse me. These words are small, but very important. Now imagine you go to a shop. You walk in. You see the cashier. You say, hello. Hi. The cashier answers, hello. How can I help you? You can say, I would like this, please. I am just looking. I need some help. These sentences are polite and easy. While shopping, you may ask questions. Where is the bread? How much is this? Do you have this in another size? You don't need long sentences. You don't need perfect grammar. Clear English is enough. At the counter, the cashier may say, that will be €5. Card or cash? Have a nice day. And you answer, here you go. Card, please. Thank you. This is everyday English. Short, friendly, natural. Outside, you may also talk to strangers. Someone may say, excuse me, is this seat free? Sorry, what time is it? Can you help me? You can answer simply, yes. No problem. Of course. Daily life is full of small conversations. They are not difficult, but they help you feel confident. You start to notice something important. English is not only in books. English is everywhere. On signs, in shops, on the street. And the more you hear it, the more familiar it feels. Do not rush yourself. You are learning step by step. In the next part, we will talk about communication during the day, messages, short calls, and simple work conversations. In this part, we talk about communication during the day, messages, short phone calls, simple conversations with people you know. During the day, many people use their phones. They send messages. They read messages. They answer messages. This is also part of daily life. Imagine you look at your phone and see a message. It says, "Hi, how are you?" You do not need a long answer. You can write something simple. "I'm good, thanks." "I'm busy right now." "I'm at work." These are very common sentences. Later, someone may ask, "What are you doing?" "When will you be home?" "Can we talk later?" You can answer calmly, "I'm working now." "I'll be home later." Yes, we can talk. Simple English is clear English. Sometimes you get a phone call. You look at the screen. You decide to answer. You say, "Hello." "Hi, this is Daniel." The other person speaks. You listen. If you do not understand, you can say, "Sorry, can you repeat that? Can you speak more slowly? I didn't catch that." These phrases are very important. They help you communicate without stress. During the day, people also talk at work or with friends. Someone may say, "Do you have a minute? Can I ask you something? Are you free later?" You can answer, "Yes, sure." "Not right now." "Maybe later." Again, short sentences, clear meaning. Sometimes conversations are not long. They are quick and practical. "Where are you?" "I'm on my way." "Did you finish?" "Yes, I did." This is real English. This is daily English. It is not perfect, but it works. You may notice that people repeat words. They speak simply. They do not use difficult grammar. And that is good news for you, because it means you can communicate with simple English too. Do not wait until your English is perfect. Use what you have now. Daily communication is about connection, not perfection. In the next part, we slow down again. We move to the evening. We talk about feelings, rest, and simple thoughts at the end of the day. In this part, the day slowly comes to an end. We move into the evening. Evenings are usually quieter. People come home. They slow down. They think about the day. Imagine you arrive home in the evening. You close the door behind you. You take off your shoes. You put your bag down. You might say to yourself, "I'm home. I'm tired. It was a long day." These are very common evening thoughts. In the evening, many people prepare dinner. They cook something simple. They do not want stress. You may think, "What should I eat? I don't want to cook too much. I'll make something easy." This is daily English, real-life English. While cooking, you may listen to music, or you may enjoy silence. You may feel calm. After dinner, you clean a little. You wash the dishes. You wipe the table. You might say, "The kitchen is clean now. I'll rest for a bit." In the evening, people often check their phones again. They read messages. They answer short texts. Someone may write, "How was your day?" You can answer simply, "It was okay." "It was busy." "It was good." You do not need details. Simple answers are enough. In the evening, feelings become more important. You notice how your body feels, how your mind feels. You may think, "I feel tired." "I feel relaxed." "I feel calm." These are very useful sentences. They help you talk about yourself. Later, you prepare for bed. You brush your teeth. You change clothes. You turn off the lights. You may say, "It's time to sleep. I'll go to bed now." At the end of the day, many people reflect a little. They think, "Today was okay. I did my best. Tomorrow is another day." These thoughts are quiet, simple, honest. And this is also English. English is not only for work or study. English is for your life, for your thoughts, for your feelings. As the evening ends, everything slows down. Your breathing becomes calm. Your body relaxes. The day is complete. And now, as we come to the end of today's lesson, there is nothing more you need to do. You don't need to remember every sentence. You don't need to repeat every word. You don't need to think about grammar rules. Just stay calm and listen. Today, you practiced English for daily life. You listened to simple English used at home, outside, during the day, and in the evening. This is the kind of English people really use. Not perfect English. Not fast English. But real English. You heard short sentences, clear questions, simple answers. And this is important, because daily English is not about sounding smart. It is about being understood. It is about feeling comfortable. If you understood most of this lesson, that's great. If you understood only part of it, that's also great. Learning English is not a straight line. Some days feel easy. Some days feel slow. Both are normal. Every time you listen, your brain is learning. Even when you feel relaxed. Even when you feel tired. Especially when you feel calm. At English Unlocked, we believe that learning English should fit into your life. Not the other way around. You don't need to change who you are. You don't need to study all day. You just need to listen regularly, a little bit each day. This lesson can be part of your routine. You can listen in the morning. You can listen while walking. You can listen in the evening or before sleep. The more familiar English becomes, the more confident you will feel. Confidence does not come from knowing everything. It comes from understanding enough. Enough to say hello. Enough to ask a question. Enough to answer simply. And you are already doing that. So be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. You are learning. You are improving. You are moving forward. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for choosing to learn English in a calm and natural way. This was English for daily life. Slow English for beginners. From the English Unlocked podcast. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps, and it allows us to learn together. I'll be here in the next lesson. Until then, take care, relax, and keep listening.